To make a cartoon version of yourself, first open up Adobe Illustrator, do File and New, and click OK. You have already taken a picture of yourself using Photo Booth. That picture you need to do File and Place. Find the picture that you took using Photo Booth. This is the picture that you will use to make into a cartoon. First, if it isn't already open, go to Window and Layers. At the moment you have one layer on your canvas. You need to make a new layer. So down the bottom right, click Create New Layer. Now zoom in to your picture by pressing Command and plus, or just clicking down the bottom left hand side. Once you have zoomed in, you will then need the pen tool. Make sure that the fill is black by double clicking on that square and then go into color swatches and black. Then click OK. You do not want an outline at the moment, so click on the black square with the black hole, with the hole in the middle, and click None. You're now going to trace around different parts of the body. Is here. So on the layers, there is a layer for every part of the cartoon. The face, the hair, the neck, the arms, and so on. So you will build up a cartoon version of yourself by drawing around the outside of the picture. Firstly, with the pen tool selected, click and then just move your mouse. So you're going to draw around the outside of the face. Just keep clicking. If you make a mistake like that, press Command and Z. The closer you zoom in, the better the quality will be. If you make a mistake, you can always start again. So I'm going to do this very quickly for a moment. So you just click, move your mouse, click, move your mouse. It doesn't matter here, I need to cut this bit out. If you go to there, you just move your mouse in and it gets rid of that area, and then you can come up, 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 and just keep clicking. So you click there. I don't want this part here, but if I click there, then it gets rid of it. Eventually you make a full circle. If you then click on layers where you have the eye, you see where you have just drawn. So after you have drawn the face, you can actually click where it says layer 2, double click and just rename that face. If you then click and make a new layer, you can call this layer hair. Click on that layer and then use the pen tool to do the same thing. So you just click and drag around the outside. I'm going to do this very, very quickly as it's just an example. eventually you come full circle. So I'm going to draw, this is a very, very quick example. When you have done every part of the body, so you click new layer and do neck, new layer and do right arm, new layer, do left arm. When it is all done, you can then click on, for example, the face layer. Now change the stroke. So rather than have a black fill and no outline, click on the color, click on the black square and click none. Now you want to put an outline, so you want to put a stroke. So you can click on the black. At the moment the stroke is only on one, so it's very, very thin. If you then click and make it thicker, you then have a thicker outline. I'm going to deselect the hair, I'm going to make that one go into the background and then click the eye so I don't see the picture behind. You can now change the actual style of the stroke so it can get thinner and thicker. So you choose one that you think looks right. You can make the lines thicker or you can make them thinner. When that is done, you're then ready to colour in that face. Before you do that, you would want to draw in the eyes and the mouth. You can do that with the paintbrush tool. You click on paintbrush and then draw the eyebrows, and you can do the same with the eyes. Remember, you can turn down the weight of the stroke so you can make it slightly thinner. This is a very quick example, but once everything is filled, you have a complete face, you can then colour in. The face, for example, you click on the face layer. You then click on the square. At the moment there's no fill. You click on there. You can choose a colour from the palette, or if I edit and undo, you can press I on your keyboard and select a colour of the face underneath. Your face will then get the same colour as the picture, that part of the picture underneath. So now you can do the same with the hair and fill in the colour of the arms and the clothes. You'll then end up with a complete cartoon version of yourself.